Elijah and the whisper of God, 1 Kings 19. After many fierce days, fire from heaven, and battles with prophets of Baal, the prophet Elijah was tired. More than tired, he was weary in his soul. Queen Jezebel had threatened his life, and though he had seen miracles and power from God, Elijah was afraid. He fled into the wilderness, alone. He traveled far, into the dry, quiet desert, until his legs gave way beneath a broom tree. There, he lay down, exhausted and sad, and he prayed a very human prayer, "Lord, I have had enough. Take my life. I am no better than my ancestors." He fell asleep beneath the tree. And as he slept, something gentle happened. An angel touched him and said, "Get up and eat." There beside him was a warm cake of bread baked over coals and a jar of water. Elijah ate and drank, and then lay down again. A second time, the angel returned, just as softly. "Get up and eat," he said again, "for the journey is too much for you." Elijah ate once more, and that simple food gave him strength enough to travel 40 days and nights to the mountain of God, Mount Horeb. When Elijah arrived, he found a cave and slept there. The mountain was old and silent. The voice of God spoke to him, "What are you doing here, Elijah?" Elijah poured out his heart, all his fears, his loneliness, his feelings of failure. He believed he was the last faithful one left. God told him to step out of the cave, to stand on the mountain in his presence. And then, something began to happen. First, there was a mighty wind. It tore across the mountains, rattling stones, whipping the trees. But God was not in the wind. Then came a powerful earthquake. The ground rumbled and cracked beneath him. But God was not in the earthquake. Then came a fire, roaring, fierce, and bright. But God was not in the fire. And after the fire, there was a gentle whisper. A still small voice. Soft, like the breath of dawn over still water. Elijah wrapped his cloak around his face. He knew God was in the whisper. In that quiet moment, God spoke again. And he reminded Elijah he was not alone. There were still 7,000 in Israel who had not bowed to Baal. Elijah had a purpose. He had work to do, not by thunder or fire, but by quiet faith and obedience. As you drift off to sleep, remember, sometimes the most powerful voice is the quiet one. Sometimes, strength comes not in fire or wind or noise, but in stillness, in rest, in a whisper. Good night. Let peace be your whisper.